You see, guys, if you want to sharpen your mind, you have to. You have to realize that sharpening your mind means that you're able to really be in a way that you're growing. So, like, for example, you have to understand that the more you sharpen your skills and the more you sharpen your mind and your knowledge through other people's knowledge, then you can make a big difference, because no matter what happens, you're going to accumulate all this knowledge that you can help other people with, and it's going to make a big, let's say, difference in your life to be able to manifest everything that you want in life, because knowledge can get you there. In a sense, so you have to believe in the knowledge. You understand, you have to really dig in deep to other people's content, so that you understand how to dig into people's minds and everything of that nature, so that you can grow yourself as a person, and so that you can grow yourself as an individual who is somewhere in life right now where you need to do better. You understand? You see, guys, if you guys are feeling down on yourself, you have to realize that you need to start really learning much more knowledge. You understand? So the thing is that the more you learn, the happier you are. You have to be in a position of contentment with yourself and other people, and to understand, to accept everything that comes. You understand? So the more you have to realize about life, the more you can actually grow yourself in all ways. So you have to realize it's more about promoting yourself as much as possible every single day, and making sure that you're making some kind of difference in the world, because that way you're going to help yourself to realize that there's so much more to benefit from, and to really grow yourself in ways that you've never done before. You understand? Because the way you do that is through knowledge. You understand? So you stick to the knowledge every single day, and then you can actually find your way through life even better, because you're sharpening your mindset and your skills, and you're able to produce a lot of content which is going to help a lot of people. You see, guys, the ability to express yourself is the best thing in life, because the more I express myself personally, the more I get somewhere with life, because I realize that there's so much more to express in terms of who I am and my nature and everything that I want to be. You understand? So the thing is that the only thing that I want to be in life is just knowledge. I don't want anything else in life other than knowledge. You understand? So the thing is that every single day I achieve my goals, for example, because I have knowledge in my life. You understand? Because knowledge is something that fulfills me every single day. So when I work for knowledge, I work for a better way of life. You understand? So that's how I see things, and that's how I do things. But you have to understand that the more you sharpen your skills in terms of everything that you do in life, and you actually benefit yourself in many ways every single day, the more you're going to benefit other people, and the more you're going to be able to make a difference in people's lives, because that's what it's all about. It's about having a bigger purpose. You see, guys, the more you are actually going toward that nature that you want to have in life, for example, you want to have that goal. You know, saying that goal that you want to achieve can be achievable if you just seek out better ways of living. You know, so if you seek out better ways of living, and you go toward that direction that you need to go in, and you push yourself to get there, you push yourself emotionally, you push yourself spiritually, mentally, and with communication, you'll realize that you'll get there, but you'll get there slowly. You know what I'm saying? Life is a slow process. It's not a fast process. But the thing is that you have to realize that it's also fast, and it's also not slow. You know what I'm saying? So you have to realize life is contradictory. So you have to go in any direction possible every single day if you want to think in terms of different ways. So you have to understand that you must understand to never say the same thing twice, but make sure that you go toward a new direction in your life today, so you can make a difference. You see, guys, in my life, I have to make a difference in people's lives, because that's what gives me meaning. You know, saying, because the more I make a difference in other people's lives, the more I can make a difference in my life. So if I stick to the information of life, I'll get myself anywhere I want to go. You understand? I really believe that if you really have all the information in the world that you need, then you're going to be the most successful person in the world. You understand? Because knowledge is everything. I promise you, the more knowledge you have and accumulate in your life, the more you'll get somewhere with where you want to go. So every single day, try to benefit yourself and other people as much as possible by giving the best kind of information every single day, so that you can get somewhere in life, so that other people can get somewhere in life as well. You know, so the more people see that you're trying to help them and stuff like that, the more they're going to appreciate you in terms of what you have to give. You know, so you have to understand that you have to give more of yourself in terms of what you're doing now, so that you can get to a better place in your life. You have to make a difference in people's lives, guys. You have to understand that every single day that you make a difference in other people's lives, the more you're going to make a difference in your life. You understand? Because that's what karma is. I realize karma is what you do unto others, other people do unto you. You understand? So the more you help out every single day and you stick to helping out every single day, you'll understand that no matter what, the people are going to really be much more appreciative of you, because they understand where you're coming from, and they're going to trust you because you are someone of value, and because you're someone that's producing content every single day, and people can see that. And that's what is something that, for example, helps you to grow as an individual, because you're able to communicate that on a daily basis to other people. And you have to understand that you have to get your message across every single day so that you can understand how to live life on your own terms and conditions. You understand? So realize how to actually do better, and just start really helping yourself to do better overall. You see, guys, you have to get from one place to another, you understand? And the way you do that is through knowledge. So you have to understand that the more you connect the dots together every single day, and the more you perform and outperform yourself, you have to understand that that's what it's all about. It's about making sure that you get to better places, you understand? But as you get to better places, try to help other people along the way, so that you can be kind and generous as well. So that you understand that if you have no money to give to other people, make sure you give them all the information of the world that you have in your disposal right now. Make sure you give other people your experience of you. You know, saying, make sure that other people understand where you're coming from, so that you can help out, and so that you can become everything that you want to be in life. You understand? Because if you want to be something more in life, then you have to do more. You have to realize that every single day, that whatever your goals and dreams are, make sure that your goals and dreams are knowledge itself. Make sure every single day that the more knowledge you accumulate in your life, the better you're going to become in terms of all areas. You see, guys, every single day, make sure that no matter what happens in your life, that you're always thriving to make sure that you do better. You know, and just do better in every single area of life, because that way you're going to understand health, you're going to understand how to live a better life, you're going to actually go places, you're going to do things, you're going to think differently, you're going to make sure every single day you're helping yourself out, and you're going to sharpen your skills like that. So every single day you have to understand that no matter what happens, just make sure that you come back to your knowledge every single day, and make sure that your knowledge is something that is worth it. So make sure you make it worth it for yourself, so that you realize that you are worth it in your knowledge, and your knowledge is something that other people need. So the more you give your knowledge to other people, the more love you have to give. In a sense, so make sure that you start teaching people every single day how to live a greater life and how to actually do better. In a sense, so every single day, make sure that you're always in a growth mindset every single day, learning, growing, and just never procrastinating. You see, guys, if you stick to the words of life, I realize the words will get you to where you want to go. So you have to realize that no matter what, you have to figure it out. You understand? But the thing is that you will never figure it out, although you will figure it out much better than yesterday. You understand? So that's what your goal must be. Your goal must be to learn more today than ever before, so that you understand that you can actually grow yourself like that. You can actually get to better places, because no matter what, it's about mindset, and it's about being in a better place in your life. You understand? Having better experiences, making sure you're looking better, feeling better, making sure that you're more spiritual, making sure that you are a better salesperson, and everything in your life that is doing better in life right now. You have to understand that you have to actually do better in all areas, no matter what you are doing right now. You have to realize every single day, make sure that you're giving much more of yourself to other people, because that's what people need in life. You understand? You see, guys, the more you give information to other people, the more you get somewhere. You understand? You have to understand that you're teaching a philosophy, you're teaching something about life, you're making sure you're growing in the process, and you're helping yourself to win yourself over. You understand? So when you win yourself over, you actually have the knowledge in you right now to actually do that. So you have to understand that it's much more how you have to believe in your knowledge, because your knowledge can get you to places that you've never even imagined before. You know, so no matter what, that if you asked me about 15 years ago that I would get to this place in my life, I personally would never know that. I will never be able to understand that. I'll never be able to understand exactly what you're saying, because I'm experiencing this right now, for example. So you have to understand that I've reached a height in my life right now where I'm doing much better than yesterday in terms of some areas, but I'm still developing in other areas as well. And that's what you must do. You see, guys, if you want to be successful, you have to help other people every single day. So no matter what you have, no matter what happens in life, make sure that you're always thriving to help other people every single day, making sure that you're spreading content, spreading information every single day, learning to become a better person, learning to have a better attitude, learning to be nice, for example, learning to give ideas every single day for yourself and other people, so you can actually have your own philosophy, so that you can form better ideas, so that you can think better, so that you can do better, so you can do everything in your life in a way that you want to do, for example. So you have to understand that every single day that you actually do something that's going to help your life, I realize you get to better places in terms of everything you're doing. You know, saying that's where you want to go. You want to go in that direction where it's going to help you. You know, saying you want to go around people who help you. You want to go around people who have something to give. You understand? Because they are the givers of life, and they are the people who have lots of love to give. You see, guys, make sure that you always be around better people. Be around people who are just giving a lot of be around people who are giving a lot of content. In any format. You know, so no matter what, that the more you go around people who are positive every single day, who have something to give, and who expect nothing in return for what they give, and who are trying to make a lifestyle for themselves in a way that they're trying to cut through their knowledge, through everything they're doing, because they're going back to their own knowledge, and they're going back to their own way of being, and they're going into a direction of themselves, inside of themselves, to live a greater life. Because when you live inside, for example, when you live inside of yourself, you can actually find the knowledge in you right now to actually spread that information forthwhile, so that you understand that every single day, that the more you spread information, the better person you're going to be. You see, guys, you have to understand that if you speak fast communication with people, you're going to actually understand that there's so much to give in terms of everything that you're doing. And so you have to realize that every single day you speak faster and faster to people, making sure that they understand you, though, making sure that you understand the tones in my voice and everything that I'm saying right now. You have to understand that that's the whole point of life. I realize the whole point of life is understanding, and getting to a point of understanding, and making sure that you understand even more than you do now, making sure that you experience things you've never done before. You understand? Making sure you go new directions you never went before, making sure every single day you live the life that you dream of. You understand? Make sure that that dream happens in the reality right now. Make sure that your goals are something that you can achieve. You understand? So make sure you understand that you have to set really big goals, but make sure you set small goals as well in terms of life, so that you can achieve them, so you can achieve a bigger dream. You see, guys, if you're a musician, or if you're a life coach, or whatever you're doing in life, you have to realize that there's always a better way. You understand? There's always a better way to do things. There's always a better way to create things. And you have to understand that you're an artist, okay, of some kind. You understand? So you have to understand that the more you create, and the more you be in a state of creation, and the more you actually help people in terms of everything that you're doing, okay, making sure that you understand that it's about service, and it's about giving. And the more you give, the more you get places, the more you actually are going to form this philosophy about life, and you're going to be able to enjoy your life. You're going to be able to do things that other people have only dreamt of doing. And you have to understand, you're going to understand that you have to achieve things that other people have never achieved. You understand? So you have to realize every single day, make sure that you get out of your comfort zone, make sure that you live in your body, make sure that every single day you're always much more aware, and that's the whole point of life.